At the beginning of the year, I had signed up for a Spartan Trifecta pass. So I had my work cut out for me. I hadn't really been running much more than a couple of miles at a time, let alone running trail miles, running up and down hills, and doing obstacles in between. At the beginning of May, I managed to get down to Fayetteville and got my super off the list. So that was a 10K, done and over with. Then 2 weeks later, I went down to Tampa and completed my stadium race, which counts as a sprint. So I flew down the night before. The stadium was 2 miles from the airport, and my hotel was 1 mile from the airport, right in between the two. I got picked up by the shuttle, got to the hotel, walked to the stadium, ran my race in the morning, came back. It was a late checkout, so I was able to get a shower. Then I took the shuttle back to the airport and flew home that same afternoon. So that was a quick turn and burn, but it was a fun experience. I'm definitely looking forward to doing some more of those in the future. But that led me up to this morning's activities. I went down to Cincinnati and I did the Beast. It was at Perfect North ski slopes, so as you can imagine, there was a lot of up and down on those hills. And since my brother and his girlfriend were interested in coming out and watching, I went ahead and picked up an extra visitor pass for them. And I left my camera in my car so that when he got there, he could grab my camera and he could try to take some pictures, some videos of me, because the ski lifts were up, and so they could ride up and down the ski lifts and watch me going around the course. He managed to get there right after my heat started, so he was able to catch me going into the pond, and then he was able to follow me the rest of the way. From there, I had GPS on my phone, so he could actually track me on the course and see where I was at, especially when I was in that back 90. He knew that I was going to be gone for a couple of hours, and then he knew when I was coming back and where he needed to be and when he needed to be there to encourage me and get more pictures. So unfortunately, he's not familiar enough with my camera, and I forgot to change the image stabilization settings on the lens to the appropriate one. So in a couple of these videos that he's trying to take, you'll see it kind of jumping around because it was on the wrong settings. Alright, so I am here at Perfect North for my Beast, and I am not liking how steep and tall these hills are. And we're immediately getting into the water, and it is very cold out here. It's not even 60 degrees yet. So it's going to be a very cold, very wet run. All the water obstacles are within the first 2 miles, so we'll see how this goes, but looks like I'm going to be very muddy for a while. So that is the start, right into the water. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're going up and then back down.
Oh, okay, well maybe this is...
But they're sliding. They are muddy grass. Because this is usually ski slope.
I don't think it's focusing, so I'm manually focusing.
Huh?
I'm doing a video for him with my audio.
Look at him go!
Wow, he's beasted down that bottom.
Good teamwork.
Let's go, Hayden! Woo! Like who is that?
Woohoo! It's a little wet today.
Technically, you're not supposed to hold on to the railing for the sides, and then the penalty for the open is technically plus 230 for the
Good job, Jeremy.
So after I completed the race this morning, I was able to get my final trifecta medal and put the set together, and it was quite an experience to complete the whole trifecta. Next time I think I want to do the whole thing in one weekend for an actual true trifecta. But it's something to consider. If you haven't done any of these Spartan races before, they really aren't that scary as they seem like they're gonna be. Just make sure you're doing some basic calisthenics is all I was doing to train. You know, just a double set of 25 push-ups, squats, sit-ups, and pull-ups, you know, every day. And, you know, going for a hike at lunch every day on an incline treadmill, or even going for one run a week on the trails, you know, 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles. I wasn't training that terribly hard for this, and I managed to do okay. I think my worst finish was top 11%. Otherwise, I had a top 5% and a top 3% finish. So that's in the open heats, that's not in the competitive heats. It's still not bad for somebody that has not been training all that hard. And it is a really great way to force yourself to get back in shape. So maybe next time I'll see you out there on the course. Thanks for watching.